Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Zelda Classics Randomizer Modern. I am Nitro6003, and today we're going to take out levels 4-9, 3-9, and 2-9. And the reason I'm choosing it this way is because they're all right next to each other. So, level 4-9 is right here. And level 3-9 is not far, and neither is 2-9. So essentially, they're kind of right next to each other. So, for our sake, they're next to each other. This level can be confusing. It is one of the few levels that doing map completion is not the easiest thing in the universe. There are a lot of corners that you have to figure out. There's a lot of walk-through walls. You really want to use your lens in this place if you can. When you're going in here, you really want to use your lens, and or just follow somebody's LP like mine, and you'll find how to at least get the items, even if you don't get. Even if you do not get map completion, we will go through where everything is, so at least you'll have that. So you want to go into these stairs here, and then from there you want to go that way, and then bomb down from here. Walk to the left here. And what you're going to find here is an item, and here is the Peril Ring. Just so you guys know, in Randomizer Super, this was all fixed. Well, I shouldn't say fixed, but essentially you have to get the Peril Ring before you get any of your armor upgrades, so that is something you need to know. And I would highly recommend using the cane on Landmolas, Moldorms, that kind of thing, because the one thing you don't want is to end up having the game crash on you, especially if you're near the end of the level. And there are gold ones in here too, just so you know. Now, in this room here, you want to try to keep one of them alive. So use your mirror shield to do that, because if you see, there's your boss key, and you're going to obviously have to come from another direction to get it anyway. Just as an FYI. Alright, so let's go this way now. And yeah, that's a one-way wall. That's a one-way wall. No bombable walls there. Just to show you, there's no bombable walls in any of these places here. So now you want to head on up. And you are trapped in here unless you give them either 5 hearts or money. So now we want to go up. And there are stairs in here. And I'll show you where they lead to. Yeah, they lead here. You really want to make sure you use your lens. So you don't get yourself lost. So now here is one of the places you could save a key. And you have gold lamb molas. Almost got that toll room back already. So you've already been down, so you want to go to the right. And this is how you get to the compass. Yeah, so all the gold ones are kind of weird versions of the blue ones. They're not harder or anything like that. And then so here's how you save a key. I mean, eventually we'll get the magic key, so and these are like weird bullet robes, and what they do is they leave a trail behind them of bullets everywhere, and if you let them stay around too long, you could really get yourself in trouble. Just want to show you guys where some of these paths lead. Now I want to show you. You'll be getting to that from another path also. So before you kill the Landmolas, you want to go this way. and up and around because there's another item up here. And there's the red magic jar, which is really useless at this point. Really, really useless. I'm never going to use that. Never, never, never going to use that. So just ignore the Patra. Hey, if you don't have to kill it, why would you? Why would you waste your time? Now, in this room, you do want to kill the Landmolas. Because this room should look familiar to you. This type of room should look familiar to you from earlier parts of the quest. You know, and if there's a punchable block, you should, you know, see if it goes anywhere. You know, those are usually where the secrets are, whether they be items or, in this case, boss keys. And that's why I recommended that you leave one of these guys alive. And now you can kind of make a beeline for the end. And I'll show you where this stairway leads, in case you're curious. See, now you're back here, and you have to go all the way around. So it doesn't actually help you in any way, shape, or form. I mean, this is going to lead you to the boss. Which, by the way, is a mirror robe. Actually, it's 2 mirror robes, I should say. So, and it's not that this room is not that they're hard, but if you notice how many statues there are here, so it's not, again, not that they're hard, it's just anyway, up we go, and oh, there's the magic key. Good, good, good. All right, so with the magic key, we don't have to ever worry about keys again, not in this quest anyway. Which is going to be very helpful because there's not a lot of keys in level 9s. And the only room I missed is 1, and I don't remember how to get there, but it's really not necessary, just so you know. So let us do 3-9 and 2-9 also. And I'm going to do 2-9 first, only because, well, because it's a little further away. Oh, you know what? Let's do 3-9 first. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to do them all in this part anyway. All right, so into 2-9 we go. Into 3-9 we go. This place can be quite confusing also. Yeah, this place is really confusing. You really need to draw a map. You know, use your instincts on what a yin-yang looks like, and that's basically what you want to do. Excuse me. And obviously in this room you do have to kill the enemies or the door won't reopen for you. And always try, you know, you could never go wrong with trying things in dungeons. So let's kill this Patra. And there's a useless key. So let's see where. So now we want to go kind of all the way to the left at this point. So back through the Triforce room. And then And having the magic key really helps here. So what you're gonna find here is one of the is a passage to one of the items. And there is the lens. Level 2 lens. And it's really nice to be able to pretty much break the Patra circles in like one shot. And that is where your boss key is. I mean, remember how hard circle Patras used to be for you guys? You know, in the original first and second quest, how hard Patras used to be. And it just makes you kind of appreciate everything, I guess, a little bit more. So like I said, drawing out a map of this place would not necessarily be a bad idea. Now you want to go into these stairs because you got to get to the other item. And this is the only way to get there. And if you don't do it now, you're going to be in a lot of pain later. So just as an FYI, trying to save you guys a lot of trouble later. Because there's a blank spot on the map here, and this is where the other item is. And there are the iron boots. Kind of useless, dead weight item at this point. But again, if you don't get it from this way, if you try to feel like you're going to outsmart the game in a way, you're going to get yourself in a lot of trouble. Because once you go down from this this room here, it's a one-way wall essentially, and you can't get back to it so easily. I mean, without kind of going through most of the level. So, trying to save you guys that that backtracking time, essentially. So there's a lot of stairs that don't necessarily go to where you think they're gonna go, and I think that's what makes this dungeon hard. It's not hard in any really weird. It's just finding the right stairs. That's kind of what this dungeon's all about. Finding the right stairs, making sure you go the right way. That's kind of the best way I could describe it to you guys. And you probably wondered how you got to this part. Well, this is how you got here. And this is the main path. It's actually just easier using my sword, or the remote bombs, than it is using my sword sometimes. Yeah, so in the next part, we'll finish the level 9, the last 2 level 9s. We still need to get our gold arrow, which has got to be somewhere. And it'll probably be in 5-9, I'm gonna guess, but we'll see. I mean, it really depends. And just keep walking through. You can just look for the stairs. I mean, I don't actually know if it's in 5-9, but so far it's not in this one. Although we don't know what the end of the dungeon prize is. Hopefully, I'm hoping it's Zelda. And you just have some Octoroks on crack. Oh, there's Dim's fire. I'm sorry, Nero's law. Sorry. Pharaoh's wind. And that is this dungeon in a nutshell. And like I said, 129 right next door. So you might as well do them kind of together. I mean, we can easily beat 2-9. I'm not worried about 2-9. Finding all the dead ends is, you know, kind of a pain, but you know, the feather breaks this place apart. And especially with the magic key. And just a simple BS Patra. And if you have any problems, just, again, use your lens. Because your lens will tell you where everything is. So he kind of just made one big circle, essentially. And obviously the boss of level 2-9 is Ganon. So, which is kind of interesting. It's the only place, by the way, you find Ganon. And there's your boss key. Oh wait, I do want to kill those guys. In order to do map completion in this level, you do have to do this. Again, if you don't want to do map completion, this really just leads to a dead end that... I mean, if you do go there, it's not the end of the world, but then you have to go back through the entire level to get here. So this is right above the Patra room, so that's why you go up there now. So you don't have to worry about it later. You know, now we can pretty much finish the level. Because the rest of it is kind of, everything is on the way. You know, the compass, everything is on the way. And obviously, this is where one of the items is going to be. And that is the level 3 hook shot, a dead weight item at this point. Do 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 do. I love this music. This is fantastic. It's like really like, you know, kind of pumping you up for the end. And I think there's only one key in this entire level. So, yeah, you if you could find the magic key before going into level 9s, that would be very good for you. And this is luckily the same level 9 as before. No tricks to it. And so is 1-9, by the way. 1-9, 2-9, they're all the same. And then when you get to Randomizer Super, it's pretty much the same also. You know, because we have the magic key, we can open up every door we want. And it does not matter. You know, keys are kind of irrelevant. That is really dangerous to do, but now you've already been to the room over there. I think that's the only key in this entire level. And this is just 6 blue whiz robes that you don't have to deal with. And obviously, just some simple whiz robes here. Now that'll lead us to the end, but before we do that, gotta get the other item here. And there's the second to last pearl bean. So, depending on what the end of this dungeon prize is, will really kind of set me up for what to expect in levels 1-9 and 2-9. Sorry, 1-9 and 5-9. So now, yeah, we missed one room. Not the end of the world. And I think that's where the compass is. And I'm not going to do the entire dungeon just to do that. Yeah, again, it only takes 2 shots. So let us see what is the end of the dungeon prize here. Oh, there's Zelda. You know what? It won't take me that long to get back up there. Let me just get the compass. Or at least get this part of the map. Alright, so that is map completion for level 2-9. Alright, so join me next time as we take out levels 1-9 and 5-9. I'm Nitro6003. I'll see you guys all next time.